I bought two Marellini Cherry Blossom bags, and I was going to show you both in this video. But the first one, which is a collector's item, there was a lot more to say than I thought. I didn't want this video to get too long, so the second bag will have to be in another video. So we'll start with the unboxing. Then I'll tell you why I picked this particular cherry blossom bag. What are my first impressions? What is my conclusion? There'll be some mod shots somewhere in this video, and some unexpected bloopers for your viewing pleasure. I actually had to refilm this intro after the unboxings because some unexpected things happened. These boxes behind me are the multicolored pieces, and I'm still waiting for two more bags to get here. They shipped, so they'll get here shortly, and so I'll start the filming. I had some orders canceled and had to place an order again later when it was possible. And I was also stalking the website as well as scouring through resale websites. So I spent so much time sourcing the items on my Murakami wish list. This is the most I've ever shopped on LV ever. I've never bought this much directly from the store in my life. Also, I have Chanel, Fendi, Gucci, and even Bottega Veneta bags to reveal to you. I know that Murakami is hot right now, so that's why those have priority. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to resuscitate the algorithm to help my channel. Thank you. Let's start with the unboxing, and let's start with the bigger one first. It's the Sac Retro in the pink canvas. Hold on, you guys, I just opened it. Give me a few seconds. I just need to do a really quick look over. Wow, the pink canvas is gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And the seller said no discoloration in the canvas pink, none at all. It's so pretty. This pink is so pretty. Wow. It was so gorgeous. I can't believe it I have in my hands because I've been looking at this bag for like 2 years online, and it's just so hard to find a piece in this condition. Wow, this is so, there's no discoloration, there's no fading, there's no color transfer. Wow, just wow. All right. Back to the video. So let me explain why I chose the vintage bag. So in the new collection, there are 4 pink bags. Here they are. And none of them are the LV canvas. LV people, what were you thinking? Not even a single pink canvas piece at all. Not even an SLG. Why? Why not a single piece? It must be intentional. And it was an epic fail. I prefer the pink cherry blossom because the pink cherry blossoms, as loud as they are a little bit less loud when they're against a pink background rather than the brown background because pink on pink is monochromatic. When this collection dropped in mid-March of 2025 and it was certain that there was not a single canvas piece, I started looking at the old collection right away. There are 3 main bag choices: the Pochette Accessoire, the Papillon, and the Sac Retro. Back in 2023, there were so many unreal Pochette Accessoires in the pink. I believe the Mean Girls movie had one, so I associate Pochette Accessoire as unreal, so I wasn't interested at all. The Papillon, this one, has too much vachetta for me, and it distracts from the flowers. So that was an easy no. So the only one left is the Sac Retro. I've been thinking about the Sac Retro for about 2 years now. This wasn't an impulsive decision. It's been lingering in my head for a while. So let's give her an official twirl. Let's talk prices and where did I buy this? This was one of the 3 Sac Retros that were on sale on eBay. This one is in the best condition and actually the lowest price of the 3, and it was listed for $2,600. This seller was accepting offers, so I sent one for $2,000, and the seller went down to $2,400 and told me that there was another competing offer, but I didn't budge and I stuck to my budget. My last counter offer was $2,150, and that was all I was willing to pay. take it or leave it, I thought. I woke up in the morning and I was surprised to see that the seller accepted, so that's how it got here. What are my first impressions? In the photos, the vachetta had a lot of water stains. But looking up close, the water stains don't bother me. So I originally planned on replacing all the vachetta, and I decided I don't need to do that. I love the honey patina on the vachetta. This is gorgeous. Look at all that. This is my favorite shade on the vachetta. I know some people like it stark white, but I like it in the honey tone. This bag is missing a clochette. You know, the thing that hangs here? But that's okay, because even if I had it, I probably wouldn't wear it. If later I really wanted one, I could actually take this back to LV and I could order the clochette. Yeah, because that's new, the vachetta is not going to match because that's going to be stark white, but that's fine. It is what it is. So that is an option. The reason why I picked this exact bag is because I actually prefer less flowers because I want to see the pink LVs. And this one, for me, has the perfect amount of flowers. Not too many and not too little. And I like the positioning of the flowers. There's a big one here. There's some medium ones here. And so for me, I really like the positioning of all these flowers. In the new collection, all the flowers are in the exact same spot for all the bags. But in the vintage collection, each bag, the flowers can be in different places. So in theory, the vintage bags is kind of one of a kind. And I really like that there's just enough flowers for me. Even in the back, there's just enough flowers. This is not an over-the-shoulder bag for me. This is more of a top handle or more of a crook of the arm. So this is not an all-day running around bag, and I'm okay with that. I have plenty of other bags that I use for all-day running around. Now that I have it with me, the one thing that kind of bothers me is the clashing green on the flowers. The clashing green. I think it's intentional, but I kind of wish it was not green, but a more complementary color. But the bigger issue is that, take a look here. There is a dent right here in the canvas. In theory, the dents in the canvas are supposed to come out, but this one's weird. They usually bounce back, but can you see right here? For me, I don't like any defects in the front, and that was not described in the listing. So that really bothers me. So I'm going to give it a couple days to see if that goes out. If not, I really need to think about it. What is my conclusion? There are 3 things I want to share with you. Number 1, so it's been 7 days, and the dent is still there. This may not bother other people, but it really bothers me. Number 2, I noticed that this bag is kind of misshaped. The top sits not straight, and unless this bag is stuffed enough, this bag in particular falls to the front. And I get that this bag is 22 years old, and for being that old, it's in great condition. But because this bag is so big, it can't hold on to its original shape. It's lost structure. If this came in a smaller size, it would suit me better, and probably retain the original size, structure. But this doesn't come in a smaller size. Looking back at the footage, when this bag isn't stuffed, it looks kind of sloppy. Wow, that just fell by itself. Hold on a minute, let me go fetch her. Darling, honey, baby, darling. You can't do that on camera. I need you to sit still. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so I hope she is able to sit still. I have to keep pushing it down. I have to keep pushing it down like this to get it to stay. Okay, all right, take 2 or 17. Let's see if she stays put. All right. Number 3, but the biggest issue that I haven't heard anyone mention on YouTube is that this bag is difficult to open and close. This is a push button closure. Unless this bag is fully stuffed, it's a challenge to open and close. I'm kind of fighting with the bag, and I'm scared that I'll damage the bag if I use too much force. I know myself. Even if I found this in perfect condition, this push button is still a problem. I wouldn't reach for a bag that's fussy to open and close. So that is the biggest deal breaker of them all. I'll have to send her back. I'm sorry that this didn't work out, but I'm sure she'll find another loving home. So now the question is, would I reconsider any of the new pink bags, although they're not in the pink canvas? Let's chat about that quick. The Marellini. I love the bag charm and the mirror, but this is an armpit bag, which is a deal breaker for me. This bag has the shorter flower charm, which I prefer over the other charm that's sold separately, with the longer strap. I wish they just sold the shorter charm and the mirror separately because I would definitely buy them. Okay, so most people love the Alma BB. It's a classic silhouette. There's no facetta. It's an epi leather, and it comes in gold hardware. So why do I hate it? There are too many cherry blossoms on the bag. From afar, the bag looks like it has, I'm just gonna say it, it looks like it has flowery chickenpox. Sorry. This is where less is more. If there were less of them, it would be more tasteful, and I would be game. But this is an easy no. Sorry. Next is the Capuccines Mini in the smooth leather and the beading. You can really see the green part, and it clashes even more. This looks like a crafts project, and the child stuck some embroidered flower patches all over the bag, and too many of them. The flower patches are so big compared to the LV logo and the bag. I think if you want to put these huge patches, then put them on a bigger bag. Maybe like a Capucines MM? Oh, never mind. Don't put them on any bags at all. If you haven't figured it out, I like this bag the least. And thank God, because it's super expensive. At this price, it needs to be elegant and not an arts and crafts project. Gone wrong. Yeah, that was harsh. But again, if you love it, erase everything that I just said from your mind. And last, the NeoNoe BB. I assumed that this was the only one that came in pink canvas, and I told my essay I gotta have it. But I was wrong. This is in empreinte leather. This NeoNoe is not a structured bag, and empreinte leather does not have structure. So this bag will lose structure. Not even a bag insert will save this bag in the long run. The metallic flower slide on the drawstring closure just hits the spot. That is my favorite part, and thank the LV gods that they put gold hardware. There's nothing in the world that I dislike more than pink with silver hardware. Sorry. I think this would look good on me, but I really hate empreinte leather. This bag gets 1 point for the flower slide and -1 point for the empreinte leather, so we end up at 0. Would I spend my after-tax dollars on this? No. But if it was gifted, it's a hell yeah. I would rock this. I hope LV does another cherry blossom collection in the future, and this time in the pink canvas, because for me, this collection was a complete miss. I heard LV sales aren't going so well this year. So LV, please produce some pink canvas pieces. I beg you. We want them. We will buy them. Don't worry. And while I'm throwing this wish into the luxury universe, please make some special packaging for the cherry blossom collection, because giving us the same Murakami ribbon for the second drop, that's just being lazy. So what do you think? Were you one of the lucky ones to score a bag from this new cherry blossom collection? If not, would you consider vintage? Don't forget, there's a second cherry blossom bag, and I'll be filming that next. I'll see you in the next one.